Hi, my name's Claire. I'm an occupational therapist at the Pain Clinic, and I'm here to talk about why I'm so passionate about recycling. So when I was a little girl growing up, my dad and I used to go for walks together. We would go on hikes or go on the beach, and invariably we'd end up collecting rubbish together. And what my dad taught me was that our love for the environment meant that we had to do something about that love, that we needed to look after the environment that we'd been given. So when I had the opportunity to start working here, one of the first things I started to do was actually to recycle. Recycling is only one part of looking after the environment, and in fact, there are a few steps before that. But if we have a look at what we have available to us at the clinic, we've started using a recycling unit as our first step, basically. And within our recycling unit, we have rubbish that goes to the normal landfill. Then we have recyclable waste that also goes to a municipal dump but is then sorted further. And then we also have organic waste. So organic waste is another hidden type of waste that can also be recycled in a way. It's just not one that we think about very often. What we know is that when organic waste breaks down in landfills, is that it produces methane, which is a greenhouse gas, and that contributes to the heating up of the atmosphere. Recycling is really one part of looking after the environment. There are a few other ways that are also quite important. The first one really is actually refusal. So when we see things that are excessively packaged, to choose rather not to purchase that item. Or if we do things like, for instance, go to the shops to have a bag with you when you buy your items instead of getting a free plastic bag with that item. And with refusal, what also comes alongside that is thinking a little bit more consciously and doing things a little bit slower as well. The second point is reduction. Whenever you go to the shops, to think to yourself, do I actually need the items that I'm going to buy? Or can I actually do away with rather not buying them and buying something else at a later stage? The third component that we then have is perhaps my most favorite one, and that one is about reusing or repurposing. And what reusing or repurposing does is that we choose to intentionally purchase certain things with the design of using them again and actually enjoying them. The repurposing can also be where you look at an object and you think to yourself, but can I maybe use this in a different context? And so you end up not having to purchase something, you are actually just using that item in a different way. A lot of my colleagues at the clinic know that I love thrift shopping, and thrift shopping is another example of that reusing and repurposing.